Oh yeah, only fucks with the motos and lollies, you understand? He doesn't want no 20-year-old bitch, who's already been ran through 30 times by 80 different guys. You Kalai fuckboys can enjoy the sloppy seconds. Nasty.
Hey guys, Pro Center Slendy here, and I promised myself I would upload more videos and not just stream. So we gonna start it off with a Widowmaker guide, tutorial stuff. So yeah, as you can see, I have 120 hours on quick play and 4 hours this season, 12 season 2 and stuff like that. So I can't say I'm not knowledgeable, but yeah, we're gonna head over to McCree's training room. But I haven't like written anything down. Like I haven't written like parts or subjects to go over. So we just gonna go off the top of my head. All right, first things first. There are different like play styles to play Widow. You could play from like a distance where you're like back of the map sniping people. But me, I can't. Like when people are far away, I tend to miss more often. So I like to be like a solid. This is too close because I'm not gonna be aiming when somebody's right there. I need to find a distance. I'd be a solid like right here. There's no line. I know there's lines over here. How many meters? This is not 0 meters. Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I like to be a clean 40 meters away, so about this distance. So you come in the training room and you go to this side and look at the training bots. I like to be around this distance when I aim. So yeah. But when I'm feeling it, when I'm really feeling it and I'm going in, I like to do stuff like this. Like I get all aggressive and I actually start like playing real closer than I should be. Like I will get in your face and actually start freaking walking up to you, sniping you. So like I love playing aggressive. But yeah, next thing you need to know is crosshair placement. I switch between short crosshairs and dots on Widowmaker. Right now I'm using short crosshairs and the color is green because I'm using the green skin. When I use the normal Widowmaker skin, it's normally red. When I use Odette in the future, when I reach silver portrait, it'll probably be white. So yeah, I usually do it based on the skin color and stuff like that. So yeah, next thing you need to know is crosshair placement. Normally this might be like a thing for this might be something for like, this might vary with different people, but when you guys shoot, do you actually look at your crosshair, like where your crosshair is? Because I never do that. I always just assume it's on their body, so I don't have time to be watching my crosshair and watching the other person move around, because then you're most likely to miss. So just always assume that your crosshair is already on the target. So yeah, that brings me to aim assist. If you have aim assist on 100, when you aim, your crosshair should normally already be on the target. Like if you're in the general direction of the target, when you aim, your crosshair should normally be on them. And your aim assist resets whenever you zoom out and zoom back in. So yeah, I have aim assist on 100. My in scope is 78 and my horizontal and vertical is 50. Why it's so low is because when I zoom out and zoom back in, I don't have more control. I used to have vertical and horizontal on 78 too, but whenever I would zoom out and zoom back in, I'd be looking at the floor, and it's harder for me to flick up and get a headshot. So, but then when I lowered it, I realized after I hit a shot, it's easier to keep my crosshair centered at the screen instead of just like in some random direction where I'd have to like flick to or try and like do different things with. So always try and keep your crosshair like mid-screen. Don't pay attention to it. Just follow your targets. Alright, this is a bad place to say that. Let me go over here. Follow your targets with your eyes, and your mind will automatically like know where your crosshair will be. So if you're like into tracing, I'm not tracing, tracking your targets. I'm not really, but like my tracking is horrible. That's why I don't really do it. But if you're into tracking your targets, aim assist should like really help you with that. Because then you'll just be able to like track. Alright, leading is pretty much where you know where they're gonna end up. So you just shoot in that direction. Like, for example, I have walls, right? I know he's gonna come through here. So I place my crosshair. Yo, I missed. So I place my crosshair where I know they're gonna come out. Like, let's say this one come out that door. But he doesn't know I was there. So like, yeah. That's pretty much it for leading. And I personally enjoy flicking. So I usually, if my crosshair isn't like, alright, so let's say I'm aiming at this dude, right? And he's moving around, I'm strafing around with him. So if I jump, my crosshair lands over here. I have like pretty much muscle memory of how far I should move my crosshair. Like when I flick the, I don't know if I can hear this. When I flick, that's a normal flick. I don't actually hold it when I flick. I usually do like this, and it's a fixed distance throughout. So if I do it right here, like somewhere over here, a normal flick wouldn't do it. So I usually hold it for a split second more and usually gets it there. So I hold it. See, that would actually miss. I usually hold it, and I usually strafe towards the direction I'm shooting in. So if he's on the left of me, I usually strafe to the left, and this would be like a body shot. If I'm on the right, I usually jump and I strafe to the right. That would miss though. But yeah, flicking is usually what I prefer, because usually when I aim, my crosshair, like I told you, I never actually watch my crosshair. So most of the time my crosshair is never actually on the target. So I usually have to like flick to their head if I want any type of success. Only time that's bad is if you actually aim your crosshair on the person and you flick away from their head and you miss or whatever. But that should really happen, because the way I play, I'm always doing this. When I play, I'm always jumping around trying to like zoom in when needed. I'm always trying to be like not in one area for so long, which is why I'm more aggressive, which is why me flicking like more than I should isn't really a big issue. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why am I taking advice from a platinum player? He's only like 2700. Like, I'm not trying to like say I'm the best at Widow or anything. It's just that I know how to like play her, and I've been getting like a way better results now that I've been actually confident in playing her. Like the first or second season, I only played her for like 12 hours or so, and I didn't even play her third season at all. I only got 3 hours to turn on third. First season probably got like 4 hours, and I really think I could have been higher if I like honed my skills at Widow, didn't care about what anybody said, and just kept it like rolling. Except for season 2, because that was when she got nerfed and you couldn't really play her. But yeah. Next you need to know about Venom Mines. Alright, I only use them like I use the Venom Mines a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like, I use them like, not like whenever I get them, but I use them like a fairly good amount. So let's say the match is about to start. I go to the spawn, throw the mine, and then somebody's gonna be poisoned. That's an instant 75 damage, especially on a squishy. That's great. So yeah, if I hear a Genji's coming to flank me, I usually just so let's say a Genji's coming to flank me, right? And I see him, I would shoot. He died. I would shoot. They were already low on health. Okay. I need another target. Alright, so let's have a moving one. Genji's coming to flank me, right? I would shoot and put a poison mine. He's gonna dash me, right? 120 plus 75. He should have about 15 health left. In that case, you could just spray him. You should always be able to kill Genjis if you know like where they are and they don't like sneak up on you. So they could just shoot and place a Venom Mine by your feet. Alright, so he has two options. Run away to his team or commit to fighting you. If he runs away to his team, you can follow him. And you know, one more shot should kill him. If he starts getting healing, you need to like find your team to make sure they have your back as well. But like, if he commits to fighting you, place it by your feet. He's gonna have to like come in close to you, because if not, you don't have to throw his shurikens. You could just jump around and, you know, aim at him and stuff. You could try and snipe him twice, but normally I just spray from long distances. It just works. Oh yeah, lastly, your hook. You don't really need to like, if you're playing Widow, you should know like how to use your hooks. I just wish they would decrease the cooldown from 14 to like 8. Well, not 14, 12. But yeah, all you really need to do is just know how to like know the distance of your like hook, and like try not to hook on like unnecessary things. Like if you're standing right here and you're trying to hook on top, sometimes your hook might hook onto that, and then you'll have to like, then you'll just like die because you're trying to get away and your hook accidentally hooked onto something that wasn't supposed to. So just like try and time them and don't be like so close on the object. And if you're trying to hook something, that's like a little bit like high, jump and hook and aim all the way up, like not as far as possible, but aim like above the ledge. I'll demonstrate again. Like this is perfect. So don't aim at it, like don't aim like up there, cause like people will aim here and when they jump they'll assume that the crosshair will reach it, but it might actually hook this. So make sure you always aim above it and then hook. But yeah, hook shots are just like something fancy. If you can afford to waste a hook because you're like playing a grounded Widow and you just need to see like who's coming so you can alert your team or something, hooking is fine. Don't always save it as an escape option, although it is good. But if you're like posted somewhere, then use your hook every once in a while and try and get some cheeky headshots. At the beginning of the match on Icon Wall or King's Road, you can get some cheeky headshots. Temple to do this if you're standing on top of the ledge and stuff. Another thing I'm going to talk about is her reload cancel. I think it has the same speed as a normal reload, but you normally do this when you're when somebody's on you and you're trying to get away. So let's say a diva dived you and you crit her, right? And she's shooting you, right? And you just wasted your whole clip. What you do is after you wasted it, you melee. In that way, there we go. You'll be able to get damage off as well as reloading your clip. As soon as she puts the bullets, as soon as the bullets touch the thing, you can melee. So like, that's the normal animation, and when you melee, that's what it is. And it's also a fancy way, since it doesn't take up much time, so it's like a fancy way to reload. So you could just, you know, fancy. But yeah. Anything else I need to talk about? Should I talk about maps? Maps Widow is good on. Alright, so some maps is Eichenwald, first point, attack and defense. Cause you have that long line of sight. And if you have a Rhine shield and they do too, you just like first one to break. Like you'll most likely always get picks if you like, cause everybody loves to peek at that point and nobody like, only Pharah and Genji and stuff can go around. So yeah, King's Row is my favorite map on Widow. Like the whole map, I don't care, attack or defense. Temple of Anubis, first point. Second point is good if you are able to steamroll and watch spawns. Like once the game starts to slow down, you may find that it's harder to get picks because they have like symmetric turrets or Torbjorns and maze and stuff like that. So second point is a 50-50. Second point is more than 50-50. It's up to you and your team whether you should swap to something more reliable like a healer or something, or try and get picks as Widow. But if you're doing good on Temple of Anubis, go ahead. Route 66, defense. The first 2 points, the third point, you'll pretty much have like you're pretty much back in the map in like the parking lot area where you have to like look down that long pathway. So yeah, I don't think third point is good. Attack first point is extremely well if you're able to jump in, get a pick and jump back out, as long as they don't have symmetric turrets and stuff. But your team should be able to handle those. Second point, Widow is good because you're able to walk up top, on top of the buildings, and you'll be great up there. Third point is alright if you're able to take these cheeky angles and be able to get picks, but if not, you probably just switch after you take second. Maps like Watchpoint Gibraltar is good all the way through. Attack, defense is kind of depends on how your team is doing. Yeah, mostly like all the maps are pretty much viable for Widow except for capture points, you know, like Ilios and stuff. I've seen people do it, like I do it sometimes, but I'm not really like very confident. Like I'd rather just go Sombra and hacks and health packs and stuff. But yeah, I really choose Widow unless they have a Pharah or something that I need to take care of. So counters to Widow, Diva, Winston. I'm still not saying Genji, I don't care. I'm still not saying Genji. So I'm saying Diva, Winston, Tracer. Unless you're able to like hit the coolest flick shot on Tracer ever, then nah. Tracer counters, I don't care. I die to Tracer more than Genji because she's so fast. So yeah, Tracer, Diva, Winston. McCree if he runs up on you. I've seen some sneaky McCrees in my day. Widowmaker is great against Roadhog, Pharah. Roadhog, Pharah. I'm trying to like think of the cast as I'm playing. Roadhog, Pharah. Actually, you're gonna see. Alright, so counters are Tracer, Sombra if she plans on targeting you out of the whole team somehow. Diva, Winston. She counters basically everybody that can't touch her from long range. So Reaper, if you have a Reaper harassing your team, McCree, Pharah, Soldier's a 50-50 because he can, like, I've missed while he just shoots me in Helix rockets, and yeah, Junkrat, he's not hitting me. Wow, that kind of kicked me out. But yeah, everybody you basically counter like the healers are great except Ana. She can probably duel you, but unless you hit a headshot. But yeah, Bastion, you're a great counter. The Bastion this meta, Hanzo. Oh my gosh, Hanzos will always kill you first. because when you are in zoom aimed at the Hanzo, you move slower, right? And his projectile doesn't even have to hit you because his arrow is so big that it will miss and it will still be a headshot. So I usually like bait out the Hanzo. I can't 1v1 a Hanzo, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, you should be able to take on at least, like, not 1v1, but like you should be able to help against most of the characters in the game. Breaking Ryan shields, headshot and roadhogs for 300, taking out Torb turrets. So yeah, I think I've covered everything that like I'm thinking about right now. There may be a part 2 if I miss some things. I would show you guys my stats, but like the game's in Japanese, so all you'll see is numbers. But yeah, 78 in zoom, 50-50 vertical, horizontal, hook 90 sensitivity. Keep your distance unless you're aggressive widow like me. Know how to position yourself on maps. Hit headshots. Unless they like squishies or whatever, you can hit 2 body shots easy. Keep your crosshair placed middles, center your screen. Flick when necessary, not all the time. Tracking is more beneficial. Is there anything else? Nah, so I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching. It's been Pro Center Slendy with this bootleg Widow tutorial that I'm probably gonna delete and then make another one in the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.